Sometimes your parents always swear for their children. I would say 90% of the parents and that I know, no, 90 probably too much. I'll say 80% of the parents and that I know swear for their children. Good children, manageable, and they work real hard to support them, to give them what they ask for, give them what they want, not what they need. They do everything to give them their wants. The new shoes, the new hat, the new jeans, the new jacket, everything. Some who can't afford to do it, they try their best to come as close as possible because of how you love your children. I see a video a while back. I do something about it on my channel, and the title I put up is Good Parenting or Bad Parenting. It was a father driving his truck, SUV, and have his son running in front of the truck. It was a rainy day. Apparently, he said the son was being a bully at school, not listening to the teacher, talking back and carrying on. Ain't nothing like what I'm going to show you on this video that I have in front of me here. And I was saying to myself, I don't see anything wrong with that because he's showing him some form of discipline. And in the long run, it probably end up helping the kid to be an athlete also. But it's not being an athlete. It's the what he was doing, how he was doing it. Having the kid run in front of the truck, and he said, I think it was about 2 miles the kid had to go to school, 2 or 3 miles. But his way of disciplining his son, and I'm talking about a white person, his way of disciplining his son for being a bully and being disrespectful at school was to do that to him for 2 weeks. So the first week it probably take about half an hour, something like that, and then gradually it started getting even quicker and quicker and quicker. That his son even started loving to run to school after a while. Now I got a video recently. I don't know how long ago this video was shot, but as you could see the young man on the front of it there, he was in school. And the way I sit down and listen to this young man talking to his teacher, and the things that he was saying to his teacher, honestly, if that was my child, and I see that video, whenever time I see that video, I'll bop him in the mouth as soon as he walks through the door, or I'll go to school for him or wherever he is and deal with him. Let me tell you a little story. My mother, when I first came to this country, she set out her rules, and I've said this on many videos already. And she set out her rules and she let you know, if you don't like it and you don't want to listen, she opened the door and she said, see the door there. This was when we first came here. She set her rules to me and my brother and my sister. She told us that. Do as you were told. Go to school. Don't steal. Don't take drugs. All the good things that parents tell you. She told me. And I try my best to walk the straight road. Not that I don't give my little trouble, but nothing that would reach my parents, so I'm gonna get really, But however small it is, or was, my mother didn't play around. My father, but my mother, she don't play around, boy. Tell me she a old soldier in the army. Nothing when me come with, she already know it already. Now I say all that to say this. This young man in school sitting in front of his teacher and telling his teacher how lucky she is that he haven't robbed her or killed her yet. And to the amount of people who him rob and kill. Maybe he's serious, maybe he's joking. But there's so much killing going on back home and sometimes they can't even find the killers. So when you have kids like these or teenagers like these talking like this, it make me, who's on the outside, who's not back home, thinking real hard. Now, a lot of times we see things and we say the government ain't doing much for the children. But when your parents are doing for you, forget about the government, when your parents are doing for you, speaking good about you, working hard to make you have what you want. Mom at work or dad at work, and then they have to leave work early to come pick up because of your disrespect at school. Give me a second, I have something in the oven. I'm preparing blessed love food at the same time. And for those of you who, when you hear me say blessed love, may not know who that is, that's my dog. Anyway, like I'm saying, your parents do everything that they can possibly do to make you okay. I know parents who put themselves last. Well, I'm one of them too. Not that I don't have my ups and downs. Not that I don't slack here and there. But I have some good mothers who, good baby mother who give me children. And as much as them cuss me when they're not doing, they are doing. I'm going to big them up every time. I'm going to stop big them up. From my ex-wife right down to me other two children's mother. Up until this very day. And me and my children have a good relationship right now. It wasn't all the greatest. And me and my children's mother have a good relationship except for one. But you know, you do what you can do. You do what you can do with whatever you can do with, man. And you send them out to go learn, to go to school, to go to university or whatever. And if they don't waste the money, them waste them time. And like Video Link Jamaica would say, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. You've gone to school and gone sit down in front of your teacher and tell her how lucky she is. She's the only person on the compound we haven't harassed. Or who you harass and just diss and don't even care what happened after. That's sad to hear a youth man, a little boy talk like that, who's still been taken care of by his parents. We can't blame the government for that. Not for that one. And I, for one, will make a channel because at one point, years ago, when I remember going for my son at the mall, I was coming from work and one of his friends told me that he's at the mall and it's something place. I tell him, don't go to the mall unless you're working there or you're looking for a job there. But don't go there, go hang out and be a nuisance and, you know, menace to society and get your name called up and get involved. And I said, I'm going to try to reach out because I've been through quite a bit. And I've learned quite a bit on my own. And I am here today so I can be a living testimony of some of the things that I've been through. Not some of the things, all of the things I may be through, because I've been through some things. And I know there's people out there who are going through some of the same thing that I'm going through. Or maybe going through less, but they still would have liked to hear some comforting word Or hear somebody who they know say, you know, I was there too. Not because you see me look so hard, I've got through every day and it looked like everything right with me. No, I was where you were. And I never give up on the Most High. I never stopped trying. I didn't have me when I moved out of my mother's house, but my children have me. I didn't have no one to sit down and tell me and talk to me and say all these things. I could have done many different channels on YouTube. I could have done dance or whatever, and ain't nothing wrong with it because it's a part of my heritage. But I could have done anything like that or anything else. But when I look and I see how the youths them are run and whatever, I say, you know something, let me reach out to them because they always, the ones that I know, they always reach out to me and, you know, Father Murphy and, you know, respect Father Murphy and the ones who take me advice of, boy, if it wasn't for you, you know, so and so and so. There's a young man right now that worked for Pepsi Cola. I remember when he used to hang out at Square One Mall. And I used to see him every day coming home from work and I said, yo man, I want to see you hanging out here, man. Worst of all, you're going to a Catholic school and, you know, so forth. Your parents try their best with you. And after not seeing him for a few years, he graduated from the high school and went to university and did everything. And I run into him one day, him and his wife and child. And in front of his wife, he was telling his wife how much, if it wasn't for me, not his parents, you know. If it wasn't for me who showed interest and kicked him out of the mall every time him loafed in inside there, he wouldn't have that job that he has at Pepsi Cola. He wouldn't have a wife. Now, I don't know what his position is now, but the last time I see him, he was wearing a white shirt with the Pepsi Cola sign, so I figured that must be supervisor or whatever. No, I don't want to stray too far, but I'm just trying to show you how much these youths mean to me. For me to go ahead and create this channel. I'm going to let you hear this video and hear what this young man speaking to his teacher. And I'm saying to every one of my viewers and subscribers out there, if you have your child or a niece or a nephew who's carrying on like this in school, and you know about it and don't do anything about it, I'm ashamed of you. But if you know your child or whatever, or niece or nephew doing anything like this, or cousins, because from there it starts, it's going to go further. Him say how much people him kill and rob. Who knows? Who knows if him really did it or am I trying to scare the teacher? You see, certain jobs I couldn't do. I couldn't do a news reporter. Because some of the way how people talk to the news reporter, I'm going to knock out somebody already. I couldn't be a teacher in school because the way how I hear some student talk to the teacher, I would have knocked out one of them and would have gone to jail. As much as I love these youths, I do not appreciate some of the things that you guys are doing, especially this. With all the things that's going on in the island. You're adding to it, youth man. You're not adding to it. And like Video Link Jamaica said, man, if it no make dollars, it no make sense. What do I want, or what is it so about having a strike that you're bad and you're wicked and you're this and that? What does that do for you? You're ruining your life. If you have parents they're abroad and they should send you an invitation right now, youth man, you can't go nowhere. Because you're there on social media, your picture is all over. You know how many people see this video before me? You know how many people see it before I get it? But I don't feel like so I don't have to be tough. And I dish at this man and rare you look a friend and that boots you. Nobody not dead if you say, no man, chill. That was the difference with me and my brethren then. And they will always tell you, if it's one thing with Murphy, him always tell you, yo brethren, that not right, not do that. Or you mean if I stay here, I go do, me not go stay around and me not go deal, me not go hang around here and do them certain things. And number one, me always afraid of my friends, and because me no want people see me out the road and things when me do go back to my mother. Forget about my father, my mother. You know, see my mother put on a track pants or put on a pair of jeans, and if you come home from school and you see her flex them way, you know so somebody are going to get it. And she's not afraid. And if you can't live by your rules, go through the door. Those are her words when I first came here. My dad told me, when you go to Canada to your mom, if you think me tough, wait till you reach. And brethren, after a year with my mom, I called my dad and I said, you are one punk. No disrespect, but you are one punk compared to the old lady. Trust me. She cold. I see everything that my father was saying. Check out my video that I put up, good parenting or bad parenting. You be the judge. Alright? I'm going to play the video, let you hear what this young man has to say. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave your comment. Alright? Peace. And God bless. Sorry for a minute there.
Nobody miss Darius. Yeah, just big man and live in a big house and all come and go on like say like. I own a man fear robbing a man, no fear robbing 9 to 5 feet. I don't know kill some people and not kill any Miss Darius. Yeah, only somebody for the compound whenever it's you know. Yeah, only person for the compound whenever it's real and true, you know, like just this and this, you know. And I'm going to love man show, you know, to appreciate me, you know. I pay this time, you see the time I'm blind, yeah.